Hi guys, this is Maddie here, and I just wanted to give you a short review of the Audio-Technica's M50. I've used them nearly for a week now, so I thought that this would be I have enough experience to give you an idea what these headphones sound like. And let's start off with the build. They are pretty sturdy headphones, as you can see. Really solid headphones, and really durable, good for portable use and good for home use as well. And as you can see, they are the limited edition, so they look, I think, a bit more flashy, though not as flashy as Beats, but I would say still a bit more colorful than the plain black ones. They have a lot of DJ features because they are supposedly DJ headphones. You could probably swivel them around and fold them around and use them for your transportation purposes, and they've got like a lot of features. You can use them using one cup, and you can really customize them according to your needs. And if you're a regular home user, you will just probably use them like this without really indulging in all these sorts of DJ features. So for comfort and for the build, I would say that they are pretty good build. For the comfort, I really say that it depends on you. I guess you should try them out before buying them, because initially for the first 2 or 3 days I did feel they were a bit heavy out for my head, and the these earpads do get warm because they are not real leather, they are pleathered, so they will get a bit warm. And probably you will, if you live in cold condition, like if your room temperature or your outside temperature is somewhere near comfortable levels, you will be fine. But if you live in a hot country, or if say the season is if the summer season is on, then your ears can get a bit sweaty and they might feel a bit uncomfortable after say half an hour or 1 hour of use. Again, it depends upon you. So durability is very good. Comfort is, I would say, it varies upon person to person. Isolation is pretty good, considering that they are passive isolation, there is no batteries inside, they isolate pretty well. And the leakage also is I feel the leakage is not much. It is there if you really turn up the volume, you can get leakage, but it's nothing to be concerned about, because that high volume you will never listen them to. They are pretty loud, and especially if you use this amp. As you can see, I use this Vio amp. They get really loud with this amp. Now, coming to the sound, I would say that they are fairly neutral headphones. They do have an emphasis on bass. The bass is a bit exaggerated, but the good thing is that the exaggeration of bass is pretty well supported by the mids and the highs. I mean, it's not a bass that really makes your sound feel muffled up or really takes away the details from the sound. The bass is supporting the sound, but I still say that the bass is not as exaggerated as some people say. The highs are pretty good, a bit bright, I personally feel. I mean, the highs are a bit bright, but they're comfortable. I mean, the highs are not special, but considering the price range, I would say they're pretty good. And the treble is also a bit sparky. I would say it's a bit bright, but again, they are, I mean, considering the bass and the highs and the treble, I would say when you listen to them, the experience is pretty good. You don't feel that something is off color or something is not matching. I would say the bass is a bit exaggerated, a bit, not too much, but it's very tight. Some of the headphones have very high bass, but it's a loose bass. Here the bass is very tight, and if you use one of these, the bass is very tight. So very tight bass, and I would say a bit flashy treble, but overall when they combine together, they are pretty good. And I would say they are suited for most of the genres. Maybe I would say if you listen to a lot of classical music or a lot of jazz or a lot of pop, rock, or really soft music, acoustic music, you could probably look at the Shure SRH 840s because they are even more neutral than these, and their vocals and highs are a bit more clear, but you compromise the bass and the comfort. 840s, the band on 840 is not at all comfortable. I tried them and I couldn't listen to them for like 10 minutes. So you should try them out. Other alternatives, I can say you can take a look at the Sony ZX700. Good headphones. I would say a bit light and more portable, but the bass response is not quite there, and even the highs are somewhat lacking. I mean, you feel a bit confused listening to them. The sound is very unorthodox for a headphone, for a sealed headphone, and they don't isolate very well. So I would say the closest headphones which compete with them are the Shure SRH 840s, which are a bit neutral. The vocals and the treble and the mids are a bit better, but again you compromise with bass, so it really depends on what you want. These are pretty good headphones. They look good, they are durable, and if you want me to wear them, I would say that I'm using a cap, and you can see they still fit me pretty well, and the isolation is really good. Even now, the isolation is very good. So they feel pretty well. They fit very well. They are I would say they are pretty comfortable. Of course, you have to get used to them, but otherwise I still think that they are comfortable headphones, and I would easily advise them to anyone who is looking for under $200. But I would perhaps say get a FIO E6 or any of the portable amps. E11 is another amp which you can look. It's a bit more pricey, nearly twice of this, more than twice, but the problem is it's difficult to carry. It's not a portable amp. It could be as big as your phone, so carrying it could be a problem. While for this amp, it can be carried very easily. It's portable, and it gives you again nearly 8 to 9 hours. So and it takes like 2 hours to charge via USB. So you can charge it for 2 hours, and you could probably like use it for an entire day. So that would be it. My final words would be that they are a solid headphone in the price category. If you like bass, they are made for you. If you like hip hop, rock, rap, lot of electronic music, dance music, techno music, for you. If you're into acoustic, jazz, lot of soft music, you can look at 840s. But even for these and for 840s, I would say do try them out, because the fitting or the comfort could be variable depending upon your head size, depending upon your comfort levels. And I guess that would be it, guys. Like, comment, and thanks for watching my videos.